Welcome back to the channel, guys. It looks like we're getting another Blair Witch Project movie, but this is going to be more of a reboot. Lionsgate and Blumhouse are teaming up for this. We all know that the original movie that came out in 1999 was really the found footage startup, because after that movie, it really blew up when it comes to found footage movies. It was very low budget. The marketing was awesome because I remember being a kid, because I was 9 years old when this came out. I thought those people were dead. And they even paid these people like $300,000, which in return, they should have got a lot more money. The fact that I thought they were dead, I thought this was real, that's what blew this movie up. I thought it was awesome. So am I surprised we're getting a reboot because it's been 26 years? Not really, because like nothing's really happened after this, because they had like a fake documentary that was like a bonus feature. That also helped me thought that this was real, but that was all complete bullshit. The sequel movie was The Book of Shadows. That was absolutely terrible. With the third movie that came out in 2016, I didn't mind that at all. They definitely added more lore to it, and that should have been the proper sequel. But it wasn't like the greatest movie, but it was still a nice like follow-up for the Blair Witch Project. You didn't see much of the witch, which was nice. They kind of kept that like out of sight, out of mind. But my question is, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna get a reboot? Are we gonna get a prequel? Is it gonna be found footage? That is what my question is. And there's a lot of stuff we could talk about, because like they talk about like the witch, how it became like Blair Town. Yeah, because the story was, you know, we have this girl that came from Ireland in the late 1700s. She settled in the original location of the town of Blair, but then she had like a bunch of pagan techniques, like pretty much like a witch. So they abandoned her to the nearby woods, and then like they tied her up. It was winter. They thought she was gonna die, but then they found out later that a bunch of these children started to go missing. And there's a lot of stories throughout the time where like there's this place called the Coffin Rock. That's when like a search party go looking for people, and that's where they were all later found dead. There's a guy named Rustin Parr. He kidnapped children and murdered them from the near town of Burkesville, and he later said that the witch told him to do this. So there's a lot of angles you can go with this. There's a lot of direction you can do this, found footage or not. I think the found footage is something that's out of date right now. I really don't want to go that route. That's what I like about the third movie. It kind of was, but it kind of wasn't. They kind of played with both of it. But it's really cool how like if you stay the night in the woods, then you're stuck in that time zone and there's just no way getting out of it. So that was cool how they came up with that. But I really wish this is going to be like a 1700s, 1800s settings, and then they can make a trilogy out of this. Of course, found footage wasn't back in the day, but I think there's a lot to play with this. I'm excited because like the third movie after that is like nothing is going on. So I'm cool with getting a backstory with this Blair Witch legend. There's a lot to play with this. And I'm excited with Blumhouse doing this, because with Blumhouse, I mean, it's either going to be a home run or it's going to absolutely fucking suck. Like Night Swim. Terrible movie. Blumhouse lately, they haven't been hitting the right movies. But I love what they did with the Halloween David Gordon Green trilogy. A lot of people hate Halloween Ends. I actually enjoyed it. It was a big swing. Yeah, it was the way they portrayed Michael Myers in that. I get it. With Blumhouse and Lionsgate, they might be able to hit something here, because we know it's gonna be a low budget type movie that could make a lot of movies, kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's. That movie made a lot of movies. The sequel that came out just like in 2 days, I heard that's not as good, but that's Blumhouse for you guys. But my question is, do you guys think we should need this reboot? Do we think we need a prequel, reboot, however you want to look at it? Because some people are just like, I'm done with Blair Witch. And there's some people like, I want more of this. So you know, with this community of horror people out there, you can absolutely go different directions. So I'm excited to see what you guys think about this. And until then, Stretchy Monkeys, hope you have a good day.